Hey guys, this is Kevin over at jazztime.com. Jazztime.com is an online store that buys, sells, trades authentic luxury watches. We make these videos so our customers can easily choose the best watch for themselves in the comfort of their own home. We offer the lowest prices anywhere online. If you want to know the price of the watch, simply click on the links in the description below. We're greatly appreciated if you buy a watch from jazztime.com once in a while. Today we'll be reviewing the Rolex Chronograph Daytona. This is the model number 116509. We'll be going over the dial, bezel, case, crown, bracelet, clasp, and we'll talk about the movement towards the end of the video. So jumping right into the dial, I have the beautiful blue dial, sunburst style dial, as you can see. Tilting around in my light box here, you can see the sort of light sort of dance around the dial, having nice highlighted areas with contrasted shadows. The hour markers are index hour markers, fashioned in 18 karat white gold. Of course, this being a chronograph watch, we have 3 subdials. At the 9 o'clock position, we have a 12-hour elapsed time, 30-minute elapsed time for the 3 o'clock position, and the true seconds for at the 6 o'clock position. This is where the watch is actually tracking its own amount of elapsed time for the seconds, whereas the central seconds hand, as you see here, that's static in the 12 o'clock position, is actually controlled by the chrono pushers here at the 2 o'clock and 4 o'clock position for the chronograph functions, which I'll show you later. But besides that, we have the Rolex Crown logo at the 12 o'clock position, also fashioned out of that 18 karat white gold, and the Rolex Oyster Perpetual Superlative Chronometer officially certified chronograph text at the 12 o'clock position as well. Usually the Superlative Chronometer officially certified text is at the 6 o'clock position for other Rolex watches, but of course for Daytonas we have the addition of the subdials. The text is all in one sort of paragraph position at the 12 o'clock position. But besides that, if you don't like the blue style dial, you can also get this watch in other dial styles, such as a silver dial with index hour markers, black with diamonds, and of course a more luxurious mother of pearl with diamonds as well, if you're looking to go a little more, spend a little bit more for that sort of luxury of diamonds. But the blue dial is actually just a gorgeous dial in general. One thing I do like that they did is that for the subdials themselves, they actually added a nice little red accent, just a small ring of red in each subdial, and they actually contrasted very nicely with the blue, not just keeping just one flat blue color throughout. That little red accent does make the dial pop just a little bit more. It makes it a little more interesting. But besides that, we're going to go ahead and move on to the bezel now. The bezel is a fully 18 karat white gold bezel, fully high polished. As you can see, it's very reflective in my light box here. We have embossed is the tachometer scale, which we have a video on how to use that. I won't be going over that in this video, so you can check our YouTube channel for that. But overall, it's in a nice black text from the 60 all the way to the 400. And then each Arabic numeral indicated with a smaller triangle. Alright, moving on to the case now. The case size is a 40mm case size. From my index finger to my thumb here, that's 40mm in diameter. This is a white gold watch. The whole watch is actually white gold, so from the bezel to the case, crowns, and even the bracelet and clasp, it's all in white gold. From the side profile of the watch, you can see it doesn't have too high of a profile. We'll fit into those 2 cuffs, chest cuffs very nicely. And also we have a nice, very beautiful high polish as well, matching with the sort of small tapering of high polish on the side of the bezel as well. And on the other side, high polish on this side of the case as well, with the crown protectors being in high polish as well. The crown itself has a Rolex Crown logo on there with 3 dots, indicating that this is a triple waterproofness system for this crown. So as we move on to the crown functions, we're going to go ahead and unwind it counterclockwise as shown. In the standard positions where you can wind the watch, about 15 to 20 winds is all you need to get the watch started from a dead stop. Pulling the crown out to the next position will allow you to set the time however you like. As you can see, the hands do move bidirectionally. I'm going to set it back to the 10 and 2. And one thing to mention is that the 6 o'clock position, the seconds hand does stop, so it allows for precise time settings, such as to an atomic clock online. You can set it down to the exact seconds. And of course, pressing the crown back in does start that 6 o'clock position subdial once more. going to go ahead and screw the crown nice and tight in against the case, as I do want to keep this watch water resistant. Specifically for this Daytona watch, we're looking at 100 meters or 330 feet. One thing that I did forget to mention, I'm going to jump back to the dial here for just a second, is that the index hour markers and the hour and minute hand are luminous, so you can see they're sort of tipped with a white tipping and then white luminosity filling for the rest of the index hour markers, and they actually do glow in the dark, meaning that you do have visibility at night as well for this watch. So I'm going to go ahead and show you how that looks. I'm going to go ahead and charge that up for a sec and then shut off my light box here, and there we are. You can see very beautiful luminosity. Let me just refocus here. See, very beautiful blue luminosity. So you won't have a hard time reading this watch at night at all, as it's just very simple, very easy to read. Alright, so we're going to turn my lights back on here. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and move on to the bracelet now. So the bracelet's an oyster style bracelet. This is the only style bracelet this watch comes in, or rather this Daytona comes in. This has a 3-piece style link, so we have a nice brush finish on the outer of the 3 links, mirror polish down the center of the bracelet, and of course matching with the mirror polish on the lugs of the case as well. As we move towards the back, we can see same patterning throughout, nice brush finish, mirror polish on the center, all the way throughout to the other side. Very beautiful tapering from the first link down to the back to keep a nice proportional view overall. And as I pull this watch back away from the camera a little bit, you can see it's not the bracelet really does match very nicely, tapering dip back towards the bracelet rather than just being sort of too small and not looking quite good with the head of the watch. We're going to go ahead and move on to the clasp now. This is located back here in the center of the bracelet. Of course, very noticeable, as it's just a sort of a large rectangular structure. We have the Rolex crown logo right on top of there. And of course, for this watch, as this is a sports watch, it has a safety folding oyster lock, which is located here by the Rolex crown logo. That's the safety. And then opening it up, that's the folding clasp. And there we are. Here's the high polished clasp blades that hide underneath that folding clasp, with the Rolex name embossed onto one of the blades there. So I'm going to go ahead and close it up. Alright, moving on to the movement now, housed in this oyster case backing. You can see nice brush finish on the side there, high polish around the back, high polish around the edge. For the movement of this watch, this movement is an in-house made movement by Rolex. It's a perpetual mechanical self-winding movement. Self-winding being that if this watch is on your wrist, it will power simply by the inertia of your wrist, unless you put it down, and then it can actually run out of steam there. The movement itself is a 4130 movement. It's a chronograph movement made by Rolex. It has a precision of +2 - 2 seconds a day, which I told you they boast about the 6 o'clock, the 12 o'clock position right here. It's a purposive chronometer, officially certified, meaning it's within those Swiss specs. It has the functions of the central chronograph hand, the hour hand, minute hand, and of course the 3 subdials, and stopping the second hand as I've shown you for precise time setting. The oscillator is a paramagnetic blue parachrome hairspring, which adds resistance against magnetism, as if a watch gets magnetized, it causes it to run erratically, usually the case with it running too fast. The power reserve of this watch, you're looking at 72-hour power reserve, meaning you can put this watch down on a Friday evening, pick it back up on a Sunday afternoon, and it'll be keeping time just fine. Of course, as I mentioned, that it is an automatic winding movement, so it is powered by the inertia of your wrist. Just simple wrist movements will keep this watch going throughout the day. But as I showed you with the crown functions, you can simply just wind the watch back to a start once more. One thing I did forget to show you is the chronograph function. I'll go ahead and show you that now. So we're going to go ahead and unwind the 2 o'clock pusher and the 4 o'clock pusher. The 2 o'clock pusher will stop that central seconds hand, as you see there. I'm going to go ahead and stop it at the 5-minute mark and stop that, and then you reset it with the 4 o'clock position. Fairly simple, very easy to use function to track elapsed time. So always make sure these 2 chronograph pushers are nice and tight in against the case. crown is tight against the case, and once again that water resistance is 100 meters or 330 feet. Now let me actually go ahead and show you this watch on my wrist. I'm going to go ahead and find that safety, open up that folding, place that on, and there we are. This is one of my favorite Rolex watches, mainly because of that, mainly because of this dial specifically. That blue dial is an absolutely gorgeous blue dial. It's not like a matte blue dial that Rolex has on other watches. It's just a nice sort of dark navy bluish dial color. The red accents looking absolutely gorgeous on those simple sub dials. The overall look of the watch, nice usage of, you know, mirror finish and brush finishing to add a nice contrast throughout the whole of the watch. So it's not only the face that's interesting, even from the side view you can see that it captures light very nicely. Clasp very easy to use, very secure of course, and as I mentioned, doesn't sit too high off the wrist, so yeah, fits under the suits very nicely. So if you're interested in this watch or any other watch for the lowest possible price, check out our website, jazztime.com, where the lowest price is guaranteed. And if you like the video, please like, comment, subscribe below. Thanks for watching. Hope to see you guys soon.
If you want to find out more about the watch you just saw in the video, you can just click below on Show More to see the full description. Then you can check the link next to model as seen in video, click on it, and you will get to the proper page where you can see all the details. If you're watching on a mobile phone, you have to click on the arrow down on the right hand side below the video to see the full description. If you like this video, please give us a thumbs up. If you would like to share this video with your friends, you can use the share button below and share it on any platform you like. If you have questions, constructive feedback, want to tell us about some mistakes or misspeaks, just write a comment below. If you want to see more videos like this, you should subscribe to our channel and visit our channel page where you can find all the videos. And if you're interested in a specific watch brand, you can check out our playlists. If you want to check the price for a watch or want to buy one, remember at jazztime.com you always get a steep discount, so you should check the prices with us. If you want to know the price for a specific watch, just go to Google, type in JazzTime, plus the brand, model, and the details you're interested in, and Google will find the right page for you. Thank you for watching.